Today I'm going to do a video on making my green smoothie. And here's the kale that I'm going to cut and bring in. And then I was just also going to show the lettuce that I've let go to seed. And you can see it's going. So I'm going to cut some kale, stick it in my bag, and go in and make a smoothie. Here's my bag of produce I'm bringing in. Here's my kale for my smoothie, and then I couldn't help but pick a bunch of peas too for lunch. Now I'm going to rinse off the kale and get any little bugs or dirt off. There's a lot of little ins and outs of this leaf, so is that good? And then taking all of that kale and I'm going to stuff it into my blender, and I've put about 2 cups of water in there. I just stuff it in, stick the lid on. Because I didn't cut it into smaller pieces, it might take a second to get going. Push it down a little bit so it can engage in those blades. It will though, and it'll be gone in seconds. Pretty well blended. Okay, so now what I would normally do is stick some sort of a sweetener and some sort of a berry in. A lot of times I'll use bananas as a sweetener, or date sugar, or let me get it out. I don't know where it is. Some stevia. Sometimes I don't really love the aftertaste of stevia. It depends on the brand, but I was going to use the bananas today, but I'm going to be making a raw cookie with those, so I'm going to use a little bit of date sugar. And then I'm going to also use, my favorite is to use some frozen berries, and I didn't have very much in there, so I'm also going to stick some strawberries in there. So I put in about a tablespoon of date sugar, and I honestly haven't used that a whole lot, so I'm not sure how sweet that's going to be. I usually use bananas, but I know like my son and my sister just can't do bananas, so date sugar is a good substitute, or stevia, or some people may not even need sweet at all. But I also stuck in about 2 cups of berries, and we'll see how it goes now. So it's done blending now, and I did taste it, and I think it tastes pretty good. I can taste some of the kale, but not overpowering, and it's just how I like it. So I pull it off, and this made about 6 cups. So I'll be pouring that in my big glass. And that's about 3 cups in there. Leave 2 cups in my container, and I will either come back and have the rest of it when I get hungry. And you can see the time is, I haven't eaten anything yet today because I just haven't been hungry. It's been hot. So it's 11:42. This is kind of my breakfast and my lunch. And if I get hungry again, I'll come have some more smoothie. And if I don't, the best way to preserve the nutrients is to freeze it. If you stick it in the fridge overnight or for the next day, you are going to lose a lot of the nutrients. So I like to put them in little tiny cups, like the kind of cups that you use in the bathroom for swishing out your mouth when you brush your teeth. Fill those 3/4 of the way full with the smoothie mix, and then put popsicle sticks in it and freeze it, and it's really good. And the kids really, really like it. That's the only popsicles we have around here. Anyway, that is how I make a smoothie.